Okay, so everything's set up. I've posted the stream. Excuse me. It's been a couple of days. I had to take a couple of days off because I was trying to get some stuff done around my house. That's very important. I live in Texas, and it is currently about 90 some odd degrees outside just this moment. It's going to get hotter. Beginning next month, it's going to start peaking in about 100 degrees on a regular basis. And I have a couple broken windows, so it gets about 80 degrees in my house. So I called people to come and replace my windows, and unfortunately, because the windows are a custom cut, it's going to take a couple of weeks before they even get here. So that's what we're dealing with right now. But I decided that I can't take 8 to 12 weeks to not stream. Otherwise, I'd gain no traction. I'd gain nothing. I'd just be stagnant. So we're going to do a reaction stream. I found this guy called Ruxin34. I started watching him like yesterday because I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player myself. And he's opening packs and then taking the packs to make decks that he can use to duel his buddies. I did open up one of my games off of Legacy of the Duelist. I want to see, you know, what kind of decks he builds, the strategy behind it, because he's at the mercy of the deck, the packs, which we saw in the Yu-Gi-Oh show. Joey, during Duke Devlin, Duke told him, hey, we're going to make, here's a box of cards, we're going to make a deck with this, and then we'll duel. So it's happened. So let's check it out and see how this goes. We're going to skip around every now and then. I'll probably watch like the first like 5 minutes, and then we'll jump to how he and his group built a deck.
Today we're opening Rarity Collection 1, one of the best sets ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Then we do. What's up, guys? We're back with another battle with Rhyme Style, and today we both have two.
I know
Rarity
Rhyme from
boxes. Inside of these
Dotto
boxes
and
is one of the best sets of cards ever made. Now, the
Lythero.
thing about this set is it's a lot of staples, so it's going to be really interesting to see if we can actually build a cohesive deck with this. And then it's already been mentioned to me by Rhyme Style, hey, by the way, you're going to have to spend a lot of UR dust to make your deck whenever you're done. So this might be pretty painful in the Master Duel sense. And however much money / gems it takes me to actually get these cards, I'm going to be posting that video from when we stream and open up all the packs on Ruxin Live. So make sure you guys go check out Ruxin Live if you want to see the pack opening, how much money it takes me to actually get all the cards we need to actually, you know, do this video, because it's actually not the IRL part's not the problem.
I'm actually trying to buy more packs, namely to like separate them from like the most expensive card to like the cheapest card, and then sell the most expensive card. It's like a good like investment. I do have like, well, this was like a year ago. I found my old Yu-Gi-Oh cards from like 10 years ago, and I was able to go through, like, I have like, God, there was like a couple thousand of them, and I was able to separate some of the most expensive ones, and I think I was able to find about $700 worth of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I tried selling them last year, but it was like not easy.
Master Duel cards, the URs is going to be crazy. But before we get to that, let's do a giveaway. I'll be giving away this Gore's Emissary of Darkness from Retro Pack. Very beautiful.
Yeah, I had a Gore's.
Like
I was able to sell him.
Notifications, and let me know down below how many URs will we have to buy in Master Duel. Let's get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, the brand new Ruxin mats are here. It's finally time for a new Ruxin mat release, and this time it features the most epic artwork. Shout out to Kraus Arts for this amazing looking mat.
Is it mostly him holding the Millennium Shield?
Channel favorite moments and channel unfavorite moments. This beautiful playmat comes with both zones and no zones depending on your preference, and they are available on Ruxin34.com until the end of February, then they're gone forever. That beautiful first edition stamp means this will be the only time these mats are printed, and you will never be able to get them again. And oh, if you get lucky enough, you might get the golden Ruxin logo. The golden logo is 1 in 10 mats, and if you're lucky enough, you might get that Starlight logo, which is 1 in 25. So go get your Ruxin mat today on Ruxin34.com. Whether it's going to include zones and win you a tournament, or whether it's a no-zoned version used for opening packs on your computer desk, maybe you're playing just with no zones. Who knows? Use code RuxinMatt to get 25% off.
I'd like to make a custom mat of my own character, but I need to start building up some things about my character.
Since we are also opening physical cards, I would like to pull the Ash Blossom QCR. Just gonna throw that out there. I got a little spoiler from Rhymestyle. I think he got the Effect Veiler QCR, so he's already pulled some pretty crazy stuff. I don't know if we're going to do that good, because that's one of the best cards, so the Ash is really, you know, one of the only cards that beats that. I don't know how these decks are going to go together. It's going to be a disaster, which is what makes it fun, actually, you know, that it's these decks don't make any sense.
I've only seen a few of his videos. And from what I've seen, they normally, like, the decks they pull out, they normally don't go past, like, ooh, I think they pull Link cards and all that stuff, but I don't think they play past, like, GX-style gameplay.
Don't get to open this up as much anymore because this is an expensive booster box, like 130, 140 bucks, I think, something like that. Luckily, I still had some from when it first came out, or else I would have been hurting a little bit more. I'm saving all my money for UR Dust and Master Duel. Let's get to the opening. We don't need to spend too much time. There are 5 cards per pack, so we're going to be able to add whatever to the... Oh, yeah. I mean, we're going to have 3 of everything, probably. Honestly, now that I think about it. Oh, Fallen of... Can you play Brandon?
Yeah, look at that. 17 bucks for a card right there. 17 bucks. I have a card that at least a year ago was worth about 50 bucks. It was an XZ's like version of a Blue Eyes card.
Here, is there
and it actually says you can't use it in game. Like it's crazy.
Enough to play Brandon because that's actually pretty good. It's also an 18.
Like down here it says you can't play it in game.
1800 attack monsters. So if we get desperate, that's not too bad. Nice QCR to start it off. Downerd Magician, we got Xyz. Ash Blossom, double Ash pack to start it off. I've almost got my playset. Beautiful. Luckily, I do have 3 of those, so that's not going to kill me. I have this card. That's probably going to be in our extra.
I still don't really understand Link summons. Like, after, like, XZs, it got way too complicated. Like, Pendulum, I think, was, like, trying to make it, like, easy and interesting, but it got, like, a little too complicated. And then Link's just goes right over my head. Like, I was a teenager when Zexal came out, so it kind of went over my head starting there. But my main strategy for me is, like, I just play, like, OG style. Like, you're never going to find, at least not with this one, there's no XZs or Pendulums. On my old one, I do have an XZs deck.
Deck.
If I need to, I'll pull that up.
I don't even know how I'm going to separate these cards. I don't know what we're about to do. We'll figure it out, I guess. Nadir Servant. Okay, wait. How many Dogmatica cards are in here? Because I'm very familiar with the Dogmatica. You can play this with Fallen of Albaz, though, so I guess that can kind of go together. Striker Dragon. That's more of like the Dragon Link kind of stuff. Nightmare Unicorn. Other Art. Reasoning. And play Goat. Magician Salvation. I don't think there's a lot of Dark Magician stuff, but cool. I'm not even sure how to separate these to like go through this. This is going to be interesting.
I mean, the idea of this seems pretty interesting, but I don't have the money to do this. Or the friends.
Just keep going. Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon.
I think I had a Flare Metal Dragon.
2 level 8 monsters. Ghost Trick Angel of Mischief. I don't know what half these cards do. Code Talk.
Okay, so I actually have a Ghost Trick deck in the old Legacy of the Duelist. Let me pull it up real quick. The Ghost Tricks are interesting. They're just very hard to use. Where? Here. So I have a Ghost Trick deck in the old Legacy of the Duelist. And where is she? There she is. Here. You can win the duel if you have 10 overlays on her. Literally. It's like when the number of card materials on this card becomes 10, you win the duel. But it's not easy to get it because the way it works is that at the end of the phase, if you want to, if you have a Ghost Trick card in your hand, you can add it to her overlay. But because her attack is 2,000 and defense is 2,500, it's very hard to do it. Especially if the opponent you're fighting has like Regeki or a more powerful monster. Like, it's why I have Mirror Force and Swords Revealing Light in this deck, because I'm trying to get her out. Because it's not hard. You just need 2 level 4 monsters, which you can get with, I think it's Werewolf and Frank. No, it's not Werewolf. Oh, no, that's right. That's why I have these guys. these two are in my deck so I can get her. I think I need to add more level 4s to this deck and like remove a couple Ghost Ricks. But like I said, it's not easy to get her. The Ghost Rick deck is very hard because you can't summon them. You have to set them. Unless you already control a Ghost Rick, you have to set it first and then you can flip it and then use it. But it's not very easy because like I think the Yeti is the only optimal one because he's a wall. But I only have one in my deck, so I do need to reevaluate this deck and how to use it because this is hard.
Inverted Artifact Lancia hand traps. So maybe I'll put the hand traps together, you know. We're probably gonna have 3 of all of them, right? You would think. In 48 packs with 7 rarities. Forbidden Droplet's a great card. I mean, obviously. Impermanence, beautiful. Simoon, play a little Blackwing, little Simo style. Predaplant Dragus Tabelia. We used this in our Exodia deck the other day. If you guys missed that video, go check that out. That was fun. Ultimate Rare. I have no idea what kind of stacks I'm making here. Ice Dragon's Prison, generically good trap, so that might work.
Rarity Collection 1. I honestly.
All right, we'll see them open a couple of packs, and then we'll skip to what kind of decks they built.
Rarity Collection 1 as opposed to what they did with the sets that came out afterwards is how hard it was to actually pull the QCRs. I believe it's like what 3 QCRs per box, maybe 4, something like that. And then I feel like Rarity Collection 2, which is the controversial one, which we're also gonna do by the way in the future, kind of fixed that where you actually had way more QCRs, which was kind of fire. Anyways, this is gonna be interesting because a lot of this is going to be important staples that may not make up a deck, but at the same time, I guess if we both have the same playing field, it should still be fine. So we'll see what happens. Now, the biggest chases out of this by far will be Ash Blossom, just because Ash Blossom is one of the most important staples of the game. And the QCR, the last time I checked, was like $150 or something like that. I mean, it's an
not entirely
card,
sure what an Ash Blossom is. I'm still
Modern
like
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Making like,
absolutely necessary
some decks.
to play, so I get it. All right, let's see what we got.
Lava Golem,
so,
it's annoying.
As always, we pull, we draft, and then we duel. So we got Lava Golem, Nadir Servant. Is this usable? We got Ecclesia, we got Dragus Tabelia, and then Win. So you can see there's no luxury rares available. And I think also the Platinum Secret rares are like the older ones, so they're not like full hollow. We got Rhoda, Numeron Dragon, Magical Ice Fusion, and Eldritch. Wait, one more. Talking of order. Eldritch the Golden Lord actually is not a bad card for this format. Actually, I'm pretty sure we're both going to run that. Imperm's gonna be great. We got Blackwing Simoon, another Imperm, we got a Nadir Servant, and Lancia. I actually need copies of Lancia because Lancia is incredibly important right now in the real version of the game, the TCG, because of Malice. Although I'm pretty sure by the time like I actually start citing, Lancia is gonna be banned. Junk Speeder, we got Ghost Spell, it's another good one. We got Nightmare Unicorn, Fallen Elbas as our collector rare. So we got our first luxury rare. Right behind we got another Nightmare Unicorn, but not the alt art version.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
All right, so we're gonna jump ahead to.
There's only like 81 different ones though, so it's not too crazy. Compulsive.
They don't start building till about half an hour in.
We
Tour Guide from the Underworld. That's also a good card to have in your Ghost Rick deck.
get into building whatever this is gonna be.
Because you summon her and she can summon another monster.
Prosperity, number 2. Nice. That's a great way to end it on the last card. This is gonna be a weird duel. Let me put together my deck and then
Let's see what he put
first I'm gonna
together.
put it together in real cards, and then the Master Duel side's gonna be nuts.
Oh my god, we are never going to financially recover from this. Ruxin, you ruined me.
As I mentioned when I started
Golly, look at all these ultra rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 ultra rares. More than half his deck is ultra rares. He's got a Winged Dragon of Raw Sphere mode. It's got a few links. I guess they do use links in this one. I tap out at XZs.
open the packs, Rarity Collection 1 and all the Rarity Collection. The
What
whole
is he
point
gonna
is
use?
to kind of make a bunch of rarities available for staples that are playable in the game. And if you have a set that's full of staples, it's
Look
gonna
at him.
be
He doesn't even have that
expensive
many
draft.
monsters.
Look at this. There's only 3 rares. 2 copies of Dogmatic Punishment, and 1 Compulse. Everything else is SR, and you are, oh my god, this is expensive. Ruxin! We're not going to financially recover. All right, let's kind of break it down. So the main strategy I'm kind of going for is Iris Sword Soul is going to serve as my main monster that just kind of...
I have Master Duelist, or whatever it's fucking called. What is it called? Master Duel. But I'm not a fan of having to physically pay for things. That's why I like Legacy of the Duelist. I don't pay for anything. Literally unless it's DLC, which they haven't had in a while. Unless the only thing I do is I beat the duelists in the game. I get the in-game credits. I can buy card packs.
Beats down his board. If I Veil or something, or Imperm something, or if I activate Icy Dragon Prison to summon a negated monster back.
So I don't know
can
about
special
most
summon
of
my
these
hand, whether
cards.
It's my turn or his turn. So it's a nice way to get level 8. But if I also get into Alpha the Master of Beasts, I can summon this on board as long as he has more monsters that are stronger than my field. And then I have 2 level 8s, which I can then use to go into Dingirsu, the Evening Star. And this card's insane.
You can only special summon once. Once per turn. You can also XZ summon this card by using an Orcus Link monster you control as material. Oh my god. I think, like, if I remember correctly, I think after Link, the Link season, they realized it got way too complicated, so then they went with Rush Dueling, which made it a lot more simple. Which, yes, because when things get too complicated, it makes it very hard to play the game.
Damage protection also sends a card.
Like when I play Master Duel, even when I'm playing like the computer, I was playing the Skull Servant computer, like the level 5 Skull Servant computer. I could literally go take a dump, go cook some food, come back, and it'd still be his turn.
Summon Crusadia Evermax.
Like, god damn, it doesn't need to be this complicated to play the game.
On the field. Meaning, if I happen
set
to
a card, play a
Selene,
card, end your
and let's say I
turn,
summon
draw.
Artemis from the graveyard.
That's
that doesn't
all it
count.
should be.
The reason why is because this was summoned from the extra deck, but this was summoned from the graveyard. So that's very, very important. It's a very, very important misplay that people do a lot. So yeah, I have to have 2 monsters. Well, at least it's a Link 4. It's got to go add up to Link 4. As long as I have 2, 3, or whatever monsters available on the field that are summoned from the extra deck, I can go to Avermax. And if this card hits the field, this is a win condition. Instant win condition. But other than that, you know, if he gets 3 monsters,
what did it say?
And if this card hits the
2+ monster special summon from the extra deck. While this Link summon card is on the field, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, their monsters cannot target monsters. Their monsters cannot target monsters for attack except this one. Okay, that felt like it was worded weird. Once per battle during damage calculations, this card battles a special summon monster. Quick effect. You can make this card's attack equal to that opponent's monster's attack during the damage calculation only. Well, if they were special summoned and they have 200 attack, that thing goes down to 200. If this Link summon card you control is sent to your graveyard by an opponent's card, you can shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck.
field, this is a win condition. Instant win condition. But other than that, you know, if he gets 3 monsters on board, I can hit him with Wing Dragon Raw, which I can then negate with Drop It and attack it. Otherwise, this is going to be a stall pretty much because I can't attack this. And you also can't target with effects, but Drop It doesn't target. We also have Call by the Grave to hit whatever's in the graveyard. The Nadir Sermon is going to be a great way to clear out stuff, summon Ecclesia, which is also going to protect my field from extra deck monsters by, you know, not being able to destroy by battle. Also brings out Dogmatic Punishment, which I can then use to send Elder Entity to blow up a card, and then blow up
Yeah, a
another
lot of
card
these
with
cards
this
I don't know
graveyard.
about. I
There's a
recognize
lot we
Change
can
of
do with
Hearts, and I
this.
recognize
We also have Lightning Storm, which we, this is going
this
to be kind of
one.
a dead card unless we open up with it, but I only pulled 1, which is why I'm hoping that the Pot of Prosperity, if I get some opening hand at some point, maybe I can grab this and then blow up his field and then go into whatever. But this is going to be a rough fight. I'm basically going for strategies where I'm just either stealing his monsters from the graveyard, making my own monsters, reducing this to 0.
so that's why he
I
has
believe
very
this is
few
permanent.
monsters in
If I
his
hit it with Ice
deck.
Barrier, that card is going to be at 0 attack permanently.
I could be wrong, but I think this card right here, when I first installed Master Duel, this was like one of those challenges, I think. Or like one of those, like, oh, you can buy the deck and you can get this guy.
So it's going to be a good way to get some damage in. And if he happens to summon a fusion monster on board, then we'll use Dracos Tapalia that will make off a Fallen Albaz. This is dark, and as long as he has a fusion monster, that gives me my needs to make this card. I also have some extra cards in here. If I summon, let's say, Ecclesia and maybe like Ash Blossom, then I can go into Ancient Fairy Dragon, and if for some reason I have Veiler in my hand, I can then go into Borreload Savage Dragon, which could be a crazy negate, number 1, and 2, powerful monster depending on what links I have in the graveyard. So there's a lot that we can do here, but it all depends on what happens. Draw Samplify. Let's see where we're going. So right here, this is a great hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And look at all the cards we have. Let's try again. I want to see this when we actually duel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we're doing great here. With this, I mean, this is good protection. This is also good protection as well. One more. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this should work. Also, Eldritch is going to be great because this is going to be essentially a free board.
I remember Eldritch. Oh my god. Eldlick, the Golden Lord. When I first downloaded Master Duel, he was like the special, like, oh, this is his deck that you can purchase from.
Board wipe, but you send a spell trap, you summon this, you send their card. You can do a lot with that as well. I chose not to play Fairy Tale Luna or Inspector Border just because Fairy Tale Luna is a UR, which I will never play. I'm not crafting that. I am not crafting that. And I refuse to play Inspector Border, even though it is 2000 attack. So if he happens to summon that, which I know he will, and I know he's not going to read that card, if he happens to summon that, my only hope is to have either Forbidden Droplet or Infinite Permanence. Otherwise, it might be kind of hard out. But honestly, I'm not that worried because I do have a lot of outs. I have Compulse.
Okay,
Ice Barrier will be great. Icy Dragon.
Okay, so
I'm mostly using this for like, kind of can help you win Battle of the Ice Barrier. I'm almost just for non-SR or UR in the deck in Master Duel. The only one. 3 Rs. Fortunately, I
compulsory
already had those anyway,
evacuation device. Okay, yeah, that's the other card. I couldn't remember what it was called, but I remember that. I know that one. It just basically you flip it, pick a monster on the field, send it back to the hand. So if they summoned a level like 8 monster by sacrificing 2 of theirs, guess what, bitch? Shit's gone.
But yeah, so as you can imagine,
Retry.
I need 360
Do not pass go.
UR dust, and honestly, that's better than I was expecting. So now to go and open packs for that. Okay, guys, we did the physical deck profile.
Okay. It looks like they built a similar deck because they both have the Eldlick card. They also have Fusion, Synchros, Xyzs, and Links. It looks like they built basically the same deck. Maybe slight differences, but it is pretty much the exact same. So let's check out the duel.
Okay, first of all, let's
They duel a few times, so we're going to check out a couple of the duels.
activate this. Pretty nice card.
Pot of Prosperity is crazy.
Yeah, it's a good start. Okay, so what am I going to get rid of? Let's get rid of...
This was a justified ban. I don't care what anyone says.
I don't even know. What do I even want to get rid of? I think that. You know, let's get rid of.
I played enough Modern Yu-Gi-Oh to now know that any pot card that activates it's just not good.
Here we go. We're about to get some good cards.
You're giving me
Well, hang on. So, if you look at my Cosmo deck, hang on. I do have a pot. I have the pot of this thing. All it does is just it take its 3 banished monsters and put them back in the deck. And the way this deck is designed, that's actually a good effect because you have to banish monsters to summon monsters. Like, you gotta banish monsters that equal to level 10 to get him out. So, it's good to get them back in the deck, especially if you want to summon more monsters. Like, say I banish this guy, he's the easiest one to pull to get out there. To summon either one of these guys. And this guy's got a good effect. You summon him, you can destroy a monster that you play on the field. And then, you know, you get the Straw Man, you get the Sword Trooper, you get Scaredy Lion. Let's say you banish all of them. Well, I've got 3 of these. I can pull them back in, and I can reset the deck to basically pull out anything else I want. So sometimes the pots are really good cards.
You gave me a lot of information.
I'm about to give you the spice right here.
You gave me a lot of information here.
Ooh, now I gotta think about this because I got a lot of.
You just gave me so much information.
Yeah, I know you're gonna be in trouble though. When you see this, you are gonna be in trouble. Oh man, I got a couple of good ones here. So I have that and that. So let's do just let's do a little bit. You know, let's do this.
Okay, smart. I get it.
All right, now I get to decide what order to put back. So let's do it like, actually.
It doesn't matter. It goes in the bottom of the deck anyways.
Yeah, it's not going to do much, but...
I'm sure it's going to shuffle again before we get to that point.
Or will it, is the question. When I summon my Inspector Border! All right, good luck with this one, son.
I mean, I'm interested. I just don't know like what to expect. 'Cause most of the cards I don't even know what they're playing.
It's taking everything in my soul not to surrender right now. Bro, why do you play Floods in these videos?
This is the best card in Rarity Collection 1!
What moron told you this in the comments? I need to know. What moron on stream told you this?
So, look, this was obvious from the very beginning. This card, 2K attack, doesn't let you do anything. I mean, you have to
and
play
the duels is just gonna turn into this. That's solely why I chose not to play it.
I have no idea what that card is.
Look, Vector Border. Actually,
It doesn't matter. It goes in a bottom of the deck anyways.
yeah, it's not
Hang on,
gonna
let
do
me
much.
pull up what
But
it says.
I'm sure it's gonna shuffle again
No.
before we get to that point.
or will it? Is the question.
Okay, hang on. I can't read it off of my fucking screen because half the screen's missing. Cannot be normal or special summoned if you control a monster. Neither player can activate monster effects unless the number of monster effects that the player has previously activated that turn is less than the number of monster card types currently on the field. That is an awkward read.
When I summon my Inspector Border. All right, good luck with this one, son.
That is such an awkward read.
Oh, not the surprise.
Best card in Rarity Collection.
What moron on stream told you this?
So, look, this was obvious from the very beginning. Have to
and
play
the duels is just gonna turn into this. That's solely why I chose not to play it.
Look. You gotta have an out for it somewhere in your deck, right? Compulsive.
No, we don't have outs to Floods, dog. We don't have outs to Floods.
Well, you got 4 turns to figure it out.
Alright, let's just do this.
See, you do have an out
Fine,
for it.
pop
See, I
that.
told you. Okay, you're gonna pop me.
It's so boring.
You know, I think I'm gonna hang on to this guy for a while.
Sure.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna hang on to him.
And I don't get to send my thing.
The one rare that's good in Rarity Collection 1.
I'm surprised Compulse is a rare.
I know, it's actually
that
good.
card is a lot
like, I
better.
don't know why it's a rare.
Bro, it's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn.
Bro, it's literally
Oh,
your
I can
turn.
just re-summon him.
Yeah, and now
I mean,
we
yeah,
get
because you didn't
nothing.
summon. You just went straight for the attack.
You play your Lightning Storm. I know you got 3 of them.
Riveting duel, Rexon. Riveting duel.
Riveting duel. I'm just waiting for you to draw that Lightning Storm and slam it down. All right, here we go. Nice. Are you gonna let me attack this time?
No, I will not. I'm gonna do this.
Oh, the ice card or whatever. Yeah, ice barrier. Okay. Little ice barrier action.
What's the special effect of
alright.
Eldic doing?
Iris Sword Soul.
Okay, pretty big, pretty scary. That's 2,500. Continue my
do
main
compulsive
phase.
back into my head?
Do I want to continue my main phase? Got a 2,500 on the field. That's kind of worrisome. Okay, is this ice barrier permanent or is this till the end of the turn?
Yes, it is
Oh, so I'm
permanent.
cooked on this guy. Okay. That card's actually pretty good. I didn't read the negate its effects part when I was looking at that card. That's actually pretty good.
That's why I added it.
Yeah, that's a good card, actually.
The problem with me right now is
And I'm
that
not gonna lie,
because I don't
knew you
know
were gonna go
most
for
of the
this
cards, I'm just
Corny
kind of like
card, which is
watching
why
and
I added
learning.
cards like this into deck to begin with.
The way I duel is not the same.
You read me
Going to
like a
summon
book.
Ecclesia,
Yeah.
and I'm going to activate
Royal!
Ecclesia.
It's so beautiful. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna let you do that.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to get punishmented.
And then now, why, is there a reason to do that? No, there's not. I will set a
That's
card,
a lot of damage you got on the board. I don't like this.
and I'm gonna go for damage.
Ow.
15.
Ow.
I just want to know which
He
cornball
did
in your
half-
chat
he
told
did
you to
half
play
of his life
Inspector
points of
Border in the
damage.
video.
Dude, you have to play Inspector Border. You have to.
No, you don't. Do you?
What?
Can you explain what Border does? Can you read that card and explain to me what this card says?
Yeah, but what if you play
It's such
it?
an awkward read.
Then I'm
I
cooked.
chose that. I will. You know, I'll never play this.
Oh, I'm gonna do this.
I'm not worried
I'm
about
gonna
that.
get rid of those guys because they are gonna beat me next turn if I don't.
Yeah, I think you have other stuff to worry about.
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I have a lot of things to worry about. Okay, let's let's just do that for now.
Why would I do this right now? I
Like,
could win
I'm
this
so
way.
confused on what the plan here is.
Could win this way.
What are you gonna do over there?
Let's just see what happens first.
Okay.
Wow, that's a great draw. Tell me, Ruxin, have you experienced something called lightning?
Ah, I knew that was coming, Frank. No.
How many did you pull?
I think only 2 actually.
Oh, okay. So we're both in the
Yeah,
same.
I didn't pull 3. I don't think.
I see. Wait, why don't you activate this?
Because I have to banish.
No, bro, read the card. You can banish.
You can't.
In fact, let me show you. Let me show you how it works.
Oh.
I'm gonna take your inspector border
No.
and summon it, and then not activate the effect.
Oh, that's cool.
Banish. Albaz.
I didn't know about that. Oh, dude. So
You're
many
about to take. You're about to
I ruined your
lose
field. I don't have a
3,800
Royal
life
Inspector border.
points.
I actually just crafted the Albazes because I have a lot of SR points. That's all we do.
How many did it take to get the?
There's a reason why I love my Cosmos, because I don't know why I did that. Because their effects are so good. So imagine this. Imagine that I can special summon him. Say I can banish him to summon him, and then let's say I have this in my hand, and I summon this card as well, and then I banished it to summon this card, and then I destroyed all the monsters on the opponent's side of the field. Well, I banished the one monster they have on the field. Now they have no protection. I take 7,000 points. I give 7,000 points of damage instantaneously. I've done it a few times. It's fucking funny.
Royal.
Not too many, like 1,000.
Oh, well, also because I didn't want to forget. So also imagine this. Imagine I have, say, the Wicked Witch on the field. And say the guy has... Hold on. Say the guy has 4,100 life points. I have the Wicked Witch on the field. I can attack with the Wicked Witch. While also still in the attack phase, I can banish her. And I have the Cosmo Dark Lady in my hand. I can summon her. And then bam, I win the duel. Because I can activate the effect during the battle phase. So, it's pretty funny. Like, I've done tricks where, you know, I attack with the Cosmo Farm Girl, and her effect is, oh, you attacked successfully and did damage. Well, you can go and pull any one of these guys from the deck to your hand, and let's say the guy, he's like, I do enough damage that they've only got 2,800. Well, then I can banish her straight from the field, summon him, and then bam, I can attack again immediately and win the duel. The Cosmos are broken as shit, and I love them.
But I legit have like 40,000 SRs because again,
That's
I opened
insane.
enough of those Altar packs.
Ooh. What do we do about this?
What's
There's
the
also
plan
another
here?
card inside
You haven't
the
done
set
any
that
damage.
if it's played correctly, I think neither one of us can do anything about it.
Well, I'm gonna do this.
That's a great card. It's an excellent card.
I'm kind of in a weird spot here, though. This is not the best.
Do you know how Eldritch works?
Yeah, I don't have any cards to bring him back.
I'm gonna draw a monster and just win here. That's so funny. That's so funny. I can't do it. But you know what I can do? I can summon Effect Veiler.
And you can link.
go into Artemis.
No! I was hoping you'd have a link one. Dang it! Frick. No!
Never.
He did no damage the whole duel. He did not do a single point of damage. All right, let's check out this one.
In today's video, we're opening 60 packs of Magician's Force.
Remember when these used to be 10? Like back in like the early 2000s, Yu-Gi-Oh like these kind of things are like, well, they're specifically for well, no, not specifically like duelists, but they were like they were 10 boxes. I have some.
Then we do. What's up, guys? We are back with another Then We Duel video where we have both a 24-pack box of Magician's Force as well as a 36-pack Magician's Force box. We will be facing Rhyme Style once again in another epic.
It's hot. I'm still tired. I need to do math. How much? Okay, that's 60 packs with about 12 cards each sometimes, I guess. It's about 720 cards.
Battle, we'll be splitting up both of these. We'll have 30 packs of Magician's Force each. And also because, you know, Magician's Force, we don't want it to just be that set. For the duel, we're going to add in 10 legacy packs as well. We got Upside Down Spell Ruler, but 3 Spell Ruler, 3 Pharaoh Servant, and 4 Invasion of Chaos will be added, so 40 packs open for each of us. I'm going to go ahead and split this box open right here, and then we're going to send off half the box to Rhyme, or half the boxes to Rhyme, and then we'll get to our openings, which are going to be a long portion of this video. So if you don't like dueling, but you do like opening, just watch the first part. It's going to be pretty long. And if you like both, definitely check out the duels. They're always a lot of fun. So let's open these up, make sure everything looks good. Magician's Force.
You know what deck is like my pride and joy? It's not the Cosmos. I love the Cosmos to death, but I just made them recently. My pride and joy is the low-level deck. Like, this thing is surprisingly good, and you can thank the Teo versus my duel from this game. Like, this isn't even specifically the my best one, but I can tell you right now that I've gotten monsters like last duel I did this. I got Jerry Beansman up to like 16,000 attack points. But this is just the new version of this deck. Let me show you the original version. No, not that one. This one. This is the original version from the original Legacy of the Duelist. And it's a pretty good setup. So, the way it works is if I can get either the level limit area or the gravity bind, I prevent my opponent from attacking with anything that's higher than a level 3. So, they're locked out. And then, of course, I got the Seal of Orichalcos. I got 3 copies of Mage Power and United We Stand. I've also got, you know, the Black Pendant. Then, of course, you know, like, if I need to stall them for a bit, I've got 3 copies of Swords of Revealing Light and 2 copies of Mirror Force, so that way, if I need to, I can just build up. But the reason why I only have 1 United We Stand is because of Royal Decree, which negates all other trap cards. So, if I can get a level limit area B and then a Royal Decree, I basically stopped them from being a pain in the ass with trap cards. But that does mean that if I have a Royal Decree before I have this, and I have this, well then we're fine, because I can just use this and then just ignore the Royal Decree, but then I risk myself dealing with trap cards. But that's why I also have the Mystical Space Typhoon. And then of course, just to be a pain in the ass, I have the Ceremonial Bell, so it's a double-edged sword because the AI knows what I have, but the AI is stupid. But I also know what they have, so if I know they have a Mirror Force in the field, then I can just wait it out. It's just like, I'll wait until I can get this Mystical Space Typhoon. So yeah, that's like a pride and joy of mine. It's such a fun deck to use. It's like a big middle finger deck.
24, from what I can tell in here, it all looks really nice. So what I'm going to do here is...
It doesn't work with XZs because Gravity Bind doesn't do that.
Girl Hunt is like a sub.
If there was like a Gravity Bind XZs version,
video,
then
so
yeah, I can make it
get
annoying.
12 hobby packs, and we'll see if one of us can pull it.
Like I'd build a second
and
deck
we'll also get 18
entirely
each
based
on
around an
retail.
XZs,
So we'll see
but I don't think there is.
who gets lucky. So I'm going to split here and just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so these will be going to Rhyme Style. All right, we have split up the 18. I will take these 18. The other 18 will be going to Rhyme. Let's get to the opening and see what we pulled.
Okay.
Magic of editing. You don't have to wait for it to actually get there. It's going to be here right now. I want to remind you guys, well, actually, I don't know if I've even told you yet, but this video is sponsored by Collector. So thank you, Collector, for helping us out. If you guys have not heard of the app Collector, it's a good way to track your collectibles, whether it be Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, you know,
I need that because I've got expensive video games. I've got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I've got
what they use, and I tend to use TCG Player on my videos. In this video, we're going to be
I've
using
got
Collector
figurines
because
that are
they
probably
actually
worth a little
use
bit of money.
TCG Player. We're going to show Collector prices up on the screen for everything that we pull in terms of the rares. I mean, not like you know, commons and stuff. Well, unless they're good, because there is wave motion and stuff like that in here.
Also, I need to mention that Collector is doing a massive giveaway of 2 amazing
He's got a
PSA
Millennium
cards,
Puzzle.
including a PSA 9 10K Dragon. So make sure you guys go enter that giveaway. Let's get back to the video.
So keep that in mind. Collector will be popping up on the screen. Shout out Collector for making this awesome video happen.
Well,
That's
let me
how we
check.
were able to open 2 Magician's Force boxes and not like go,
download
oh,
anything
we're
because my-
dying. You
my
know,
shit's
so go
stupid.
check out Collector. I will have them linked in the description. There will be a link to go download it on your phone if you have not tried it out yet. A lot of you guys are already collector users, so you guys can just say, I love you, collector, down there. And of course, we have to do a giveaway.
have
So
to
I'm
wait
actually
until
going
I
to give away
get
this empty Magician's
more
Force
money.
box that we opened up. So this is a 24-pack, the hobby box. Look, the retail box, a little mosh, so I decided to go with the nicer one. And it's hobby box. It's going to have the DMG, you know, it's that box. So just like the video, be subscribed, turn on notifications. Let me know down below if you tried collector, what you think about it. And of course, about the video,
don't get
anything,
paid
whether it be
until
the duel or what. So let's get to
The
it.
night
I'm
of
going to
my
start off with the
birthday,
Magician's
which
Force
is in
back.
2
I have
days,
no
so
idea what
God, I'm
Rhyme
getting
Style
old.
pulled. I think he's already done his opening. I don't know if he got the DMG or not. If he didn't, then we have a chance. Otherwise, we're looking for cards that we want to play in our deck. So let me.
So
move
I
these
recognize
cards out of the
these
way.
cards.
Okay,
Let's see what we got here.
so I don't know. Magician's Force. So we decided. This is what I told him.
That's
I
a
said,
good
let's
beater.
not do wave motion because we want to make the games fun, right? So I said, let's make wave motion be a common other card. So I think we agreed Sakuretsu Armor. So if you pull a wave motion, you get a Saku. Even though it's in Dark Crisis, you can't open it. It's going to count as Saku, just to make it a little fun. We have a little hamburger, Great Angus. I mean, Great Angus is an 1800. I'm going to put him
That's a
in
good
my
wall.
pile
The
of
Death Dindle's a
maybe
good wall.
cards. Amazona's Fighter is no battle damage, but still kind of small. So Death Dindle, 2000 defense, maybe. Jar Robber, Second Goblin. We have Formation Union. I haven't read a lot of these cards much. Anybody gonna use the Freezing and Burning Beast? That could be interesting. So I might. Oh! I skipped my rare. Apprentice Magician. This is amazing. Do we have any Metal Raiders? We have no Metal Raiders. Wait, is Old Vindictive's in here? So you can do the Old Vindictive. So I bet we'll both be playing that. Hopefully I will get an Old Vindictive. I think he's a rare though. So we want to get as many Apprentice, Magician, and Old Vindictive as we can, because that will be amazing. That's just a good goat card. So let's do 4 from the back. What cards am I actually looking for? I mean, Breaker Ultra Rare would be huge. Dark Magician Girl's great. Not necessarily good for the duel, but obviously we're going to freak out. A Very Violent Beast. It's always Berserk. People say that they have never seen it silent. All right. Nice card. Death Dindle, I mean, I feel like that's playable. 2000 defense.
Okay, for most of
Union
that, you
Rider,
just got
so
the repeat of what
this could
happened.
go with the
Exact
Freezing
same
Beast
number
and
of
stuff.
cards,
I
too.
might consider it. Formation Union. This is also...
I forgot
so
about
many
Union cards.
Yeah, so if we get XYZs, those could be playable. Oh, man, there's so many cards I got to read. Spell Absorbing Life, Flip, all face down defense, position, monster on the
I
field,
feel
face
like
up,
a
close,
lot
flexible,
of like
activated.
that like
This
that.
card's actually pretty
He
good.
opened up 2
But,
packs,
you know,
and
they
90%
this
of the
second
pack of
counter by
the
doing
2
this,
packs he
no
opened
effect.
were the same cards.
Anti. One card from their hand with more level starts than the other. Okay, yeah, I thought for a second this isn't the Magic Ante. You don't get to steal the card. That would... someone wins Dark Magician Girl and they ante it from the other person. That would actually be epic old school Yu-Gi-Oh! All right, so Magician's Force, pack number 3.
There we go.
So far, we got a couple of good cards. I think that Spell
Dark
Absorbing
Cat
Life
with-
is going to be a
with
good
white
backdoor
tail.
card because there's not going to be too much of it, depending on what we get from those extra packs.
Exhausting Spell's trash.
Spell. We have Giant Orc, 2200. He's definitely got to be played. Anti-spell, remove 2 spell counters. That could come up if we get spell counter stuff. Dominate equip with this card by 2 levels. Whoa, okay. I didn't know this card existed. You could lower, it's like cost down, but it's an equip version. Magical
Yeah, but it only
Marionette,
works-
That's spell counters as well. Interesting.
It only
Buster
works
Blade,
if the
that's not
card's
gonna happen.
on the field.
Pixie
Cost down's
Knight's
better.
Battle selects 1 spell in your graveyard. That's
I think
not
demotion
horrible.
works
Helping
if you're
over
trying to
for
do, like,
combat, throws one of your
XZs or
sponsors, draw
Synchro.
one card, then select and return 1 card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. That's not that good, but it's also in this kind of format, maybe not that bad.
I'll be honest with you, I cannot believe I'm doing this. I've opened these packs a handful of times in my life, and I think this is the most I've ever opened today as opposed to ever altogether. Ruxin got like 2 boxes of Magician's Force, and I think he said he mixed it with hobby boxes and then like the retail ones. For context, retail ones are the ones where you can only pull Diffusion Wave Motion, and the hobby ones are the possibility of pulling Dark Magician Girl. Now granted, not a great card to play in Yu-Gi-Oh!
I think I need to
but
find
it is
a
chase.
a
It's one of
Yoshi's
the most
Island
important cards. And
for my
speaking of which, let me
Nintendo
show you the
SNES.
coolest thing ever. Bro, look at this.
a Dark Magician Girl.
That is an official giant, I think one of the only ones to exist of the original MFCR Dark Magician Girl. And I own it. Yeah, so that's probably one of the coolest things out of my collection. I literally just got it a couple of days ago. So I wonder,
Well,
me
why
receiving that, official,
Does it
by the
turn
way.
into
Let me
Gravity
show
Bind when
if
you
that's a sign
turn
of
it?
what's to come inside these packs. And I'm gonna tell you right now, while the card is not fantastic, if I pull Dark Magician Girl for whatever reason in these packs, I will absolutely play it in my deck. So I think that what we'll do is we'll just do one at a time. We'll go down this list. So MFC has a lot of good stuff, actually. Oh my god, I cannot believe I'm opening these. We have Tribe Affecting Virus. We have what else? I'm blanking right now. I literally
In the
just
Magical
played with
Library,
this
have a
card
good, yeah, it's a
recently,
wall.
actually.
It's got 20,000
Against
defense.
Syriacs. And yeah, we'll just get right into it. Rare Gold Armor, Magical Merchant is great. Wave Motion Cannon. We said we were not going to play this card, actually. And nothing out the first... Wait. Oh, that's the rare. Yo, this blended so well. I'm like, where's the rare? Oh, no. Did we get some Wade packs? What happened? But yeah, we're not going to play Wave Motion Cannon. We did like a gentleman agreement. I guess Ruxin didn't like the fact that I won with those the last couple times, but I think it's a fun card, you know. Ruxin top person,
It's a meme card apparently
no
now.
Wave Motion Cannon, but then play a level
Ooh,
limit area B
Miruka, that's
and
not bad.
Dragonfly and stuff
Especially if
like
you have a water deck.
that. What is this pack? IOC, I think. This was, Magic Ruler. You also mix in a couple other cards just so we can have something
Ceremonial
else
Bell
to
is
play.
a good
So,
fuck you card.
I'm just gonna open the packs and then we'll build a deck. Yo, Zenryu. Forceful Sentry, but we can't actually craft this.
Wow, it's $8.
This would've been
But it's
sick.
also down in price.
So I'm just gonna go through the packs. This might be a long video, and then we'll build the actual deck.
Like I said, hold up.
You open the card just so we can...
Both players must keep their hands revealed. This is a good fuck you deck. It's also a wall at 1850 defense. I use it just to bully the AI because I know that the AI... I know what the AI has in their decks in Legacy of the Duelist. Like, when you play Kaiba in the first duel against, you know, Yugi versus Kaiba, he's always got like a shadow spell or a negate attack on the field. And then he's also probably got a Gift of the Mystical Elf where it's like, oh, you want to attack me? Well, I'm going to take a life point. I'm going to gain life points so the damage is kind of not as bad, but it's like, well, you're still taking damage and it doesn't matter because I'm going to be able to fuck you up. And the Ceremonial Bell's like, you can't hide from me.
We can have something else to play. So I'm just gonna open the packs and then we'll build a deck. Yo, Zenryu. Forceful Sentry, but we can't actually craft this. This would have been sick.
Never mind. I'm not going to read it.
So I'm just gonna go through the packs.
I forgot about
Might be a long
Taihon. I
video,
didn't know
and
there
then
was
we'll
I
build the
forgot there was a
actual
second
deck. We're in the
Taihon.
middle right now. I don't know if one side is the retail side and one is like the hobby side. I'm just opening the packs as they were received. We're not going to do any kind of like card tricks either. Gotta go slow with these. Look at the quality of these cards compared to like the newer ones. Rare gold armor.
Look at the quality.
Look at the
And the border's really wide on this one, but very thin on this one.
quality of these cards compared to like the newer ones. Rare gold armor. Big Bang Shot.
Look at this one. This one's pretty even.
It's okay. Basically turns every card that is equipped into a roulette barrel is fantastic actually. Into a
I've gotten cards where there's like
Pierce-
virtually no
Pierce.
border
Well,
on one
you have
side
so
because the
many of
card's
these,
like printed so far to the
MFCs.
side.
So these are harder to open. So I wonder if this is probably the retail side. You got Kiryu, Second Goblin, Formation Union, using Beast. Ooh. Auntie. Shout out my aunt. It's like Power Stone, Zombie Tiger, Vampire, Orcus, yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I think what we'll do is we'll open for every single two of these. We'll do one of these because there's less of these. I think it only makes sense. Onto this. These are hard to open, so this is definitely one set, and then this came from the other box. So I guess he just straight up split them. So what he said he was going to do is he mixed the retail and hobby once. So one of us definitely might pull the Dark Magician Girl. It's not guaranteed because it's secret rare. And one might just pull the Wave Motion Cannon. Oh, not Wave Motion Cannon. Diffusion Motion. Is that what I'm thinking of? The other secret rare that's only available inside the retail sets. Man, my brain is blanking. This is actually pretty decent. Dimension Jar. Kiryu. Hexset Cannon. Actually not bad because it's a 1800 attack vanilla beat stick. Roulette barrel.
Hold on. God damn it. I was reading that.
Cannon. Actually not bad because it's a 1800 attack vanilla.
Well, once per turn during your main phase, you can roll a 6-sided die twice, select one result, and destroy one face-up monster in the field with a level equal to that. That's actually pretty... It's pretty dangerous.
Barrel. We're definitely playing those 100%. There's a lot of X in this, unfortunately, which is why we did mix in the extra ones. Let's go ahead and open up a Spell Ruler.
I feel like a
Open for
card Joey would
Ruler.
use.
Premature Burial, I think. Premature Burial will be fantastic.
Penguin Knight.
Curse of Fiend.
Labyrinth Wall. Oh,
Premature Burial
buddy.
will be fantastic.
Hold on. Go back. Go
Penguin
back.
Knights,
Go back.
Curse of Fiend.
A level 5 monster with 3,000 defense. This was back when it was crazy because this is one of only like 2 monsters I can think of back then that were that low level but had that high a defense. It was this and the Millennium Shield.
Labyrinth Wall.
Like that's a
Final
fuck.
Destiny.
That's a literal wall.
Rush Recklessly and Jigen Bakudan. So nothing good. But we can build some stuff. Chain Energy so I can burn them.
Let's open one of our bonus packs.
I would have
Very
taken
If we get a
the
Jinzo or
Labyrinth Wall
something,
because
would
that
be big
3,000
help, okay?
defense, you know, one
Which, by the
sacrifice to
way,
throw a
we
face
might
down
have
card, they're like, oh, I
Jinzo
wonder what that
recently,
is, and the
so,
next thing you
yeah.
know,
Oni Tag Rock,
bam,
Tag
hit with like
Rock.
a
Should I play him?
fuckload of
Should I
damage.
play him? I'm gonna put him in the pile. Oh, Sky Scout. That's good.
Hold on,
It's
go
a
back,
34.
go back, go back.
Should I play him? I'm gonna.
Sky Scout. I remember when this used to be called Harpy's brother. Why the fuck did you do that? Yeah, here it is. Hang on. Well, there's a better one. It used to be called Harpy's brother. I'm trying to figure out why they decided they didn't want it to be a part of the Harpy's archetype. Like, why did they do that? Hold on, let me Google this. Okay, it was they just changed it because because the Japanese name was just called Birdman, and they didn't want it to have any connection to the Harpy's archetype. Okay. I thought it was just for some specific reason, like, oh, it's just like it's an 1800 attack point monster. It's stronger than most regular Harpy monsters. We didn't want to make it like the same as them.
Put him in the pile. Oh, Sky Scout, that's good. Oh, wait, I just realized Island Turtle's really good, too. That's 2,000 defense. Driving Snow. Okay, Burning Land.
That's annoying. Burning Land's annoying.
Actually might be decent. Okay, Mystic Pro, Monster Recovery. That is owned by you. If that monster's still on the field, shuffle it in your entire hand to the deck. What? Okay, I don't know about that. All right,
the bubonic vermin.
I don't think we're going to get too many bubonic vermin, so I'm just going to keep that out on its own. That seemed like a pretty good first few cards there. A lot of those were pretty solid. I'm okay with all that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Pineapple Blast. Actually, not a horrible card. I might consider that. 1,000. No, my body's shield. Great card. If there's any removal in this, I don't know if there is. Miracle Restoring.
What's the attack of United Resistance? What's the
that.
level? I'm sorry. What's the level of United Resistance?
3, 4. We have Pineapple Blast. Actually, not a horrible card.
Level 3. That could go well in my low level deck.
I might consider that.
It's a Thunder?
1,000. No, my body's shield. Great card. If there's any removal in this, I don't know if there is. Miracle Restoring. Spell counters, special summon. That could be good if we get dark, no, wait, we don't have Dark Magician, obviously.
Each time your opponent activates a spell card, put 1 spell card on this card, max 3. You can remove 3 spell counters from the card, draw 1 card from your deck. Okay.
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking if we get Skilled Dark, we could summon Dark Magician. You don't have Dark Magician. All right, Royal Magical Library, 2K defense. Rare Gold Armor. Magical Merchant's a great card. Neko Mane King. That's a good side deck card and go.
I think it's Mane. Neko Mane King.
But not here. Oh, there's an ultra rare. All right, XYZ Dragon Cannon. Maybe the most useless ultra rare because we have to have X, Y, and Z, and I highly doubt we're getting all those. If we do, you can bet we're playing this, though. You can bet we're playing it. I don't think that's going to happen.
Enough. Let's jump to see what decks they made. I want to see what kind of cards they have.
Pretty awesome Kaiba card back in the day. All right, so could have been a breaker. It would have been a little better. Even like Amazon Swordswoman would be better. You know, that'd just be a little annoying for him to deal with.
All right, what do we got?
Situation.
This is a very monster-heavy deck. He's got barely any spell or traps. He's got 5 traps and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spells. He's got 13 back row. He's got a lot of monsters. Oh, he did add the Labyrinth Wall. See, that's smart. Oh, that level 4 Ladybug is going to be annoying, especially because it seems like this was a very level 4 heavy kind of like pack. Giant Orc's going to be good. He's got 3 of them. Honestly, I feel like you got a good amount of defense with that Labyrinth Wall because it's got 3,000 defense and it can eat a lot of damage. But there's not really a lot going on in this deck. I mean, the Rush Reckless, thinking about it, actually, even with that Rush Reckless, his strongest monster can't beat that wall because it's 100 weaker still.
I also know they were both playing the same kind of deck, so should we...
Oh, the Ultimate Obedient Fiend. I didn't see that. Okay. But it's a level 10 monster. This card can only attack if this card is the only card on your side of the field. It's a lot of card word there.
That bad. I threw in one of these because if I summon, I think it'd be hilarious. This card sucks, but like I think it'd be funny just having this on board.
Yeah,
so
terrible.
we'll see what happens. I think also
That's
this combined
terrible.
With what was it? This one.
It's like, oh,
Rare
it
gold
can't
armor
attack
would be funny,
if you,
but yeah,
for some
let's
reason,
just
decided
watch
you
out.
need to
Alright,
put
guys,
some
welcome
spell,
back.
a
We
face
have
down trap
finally
card.
made another
But I guess it
episode
makes
of
sense
Open
considering he only has 13 spell and trap cards.
Packs, and then we duel. Well, we may or may not have talked with each other a little bit about the polls and no Dark Magician Girl, huh?
I'm more excited about the fact. I'm not excited, but I'm more willing to bring up the discussion of how come I had no ultra rares in my packs, bro. You want to explain that? You want to
Yeah,
explain
but-
how you rigged it?
Look,
Didn't realize I'm dueling a politician over here. What's going on, bro?
look. If you'd pulled Dark Magician Girl, you wouldn't care.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Fair enough.
So that's the real issue here. We didn't get a Dark Magician Girl. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna go out the limb and say I got the better pulls, and you will see why.
All right. Well, I don't want to give anything away other
He
than
didn't
that
even-
I pulled all the
Ruxin didn't
ultra
even
rares.
show
So
his
let's get
deck.
into the duel. Let's see. This is going to be quite
Did he?
interesting because Magician's Force.
With the best possible.
Yeah, Sorcerer. We did both of these. An Amazoness package with the Amazoness Swordswoman, 3 Paladin, 1 Blow Piper.
Oh, he's showing
and,
here.
we'll get to the
Okay.
spell traps later, but we have 3 physical double. It can make a guy that stops him. It's not great, but it's okay. 0 gravity, switch him to defense, everybody, but it will survive. That same thing with Thunder of Ruler. It's okay. It delays you a turn. You get a draw after that, but not that good. Energy Drain is going to win battle for us. Spell Absorbing Life is good for flip effects. Pineapple Blast, if he gets a lot of cards on the field, it's pretty
Oh,
good.
he's using wave motion,
Sakuretsu
kidding.
armor. I know it's wave motion, but we agreed Sakuretsu armor, so we have one of those. Amazoness Archers, pretty decent card. If they attack an Amazoness card, you can flip this. They all go to attack mode. They have to attack. They lose 500. So, in theory, could wipe the board if we have a big Amazoness or like Amazoness Paladin on the field with 1800 or something. Spellcaster. This was the only Amazoness spell card I thought worth playing, but
Oh, he's
basically
got
we can
burning
switch and
land, so he
attack
can
with
do
a
some burn
opponent's
damage. But
monster.
it's
So
a
basically just
double-edged
lets an
sword. It
Amazoness win
burns you
battle.
as well.
Burning land because I bet he's playing a field spell because there were a lot of field spells in Magic Ruler or Spell Ruler, and he got a few packs of that. Totem's action unit is a monster reborn from the opponent's grave, which could be pretty good, and then a removal from play, Dark Cores.
Okay,
Oh, good.
Let's see what we have.
And I'm like, if I get Breaker, it's great. Otherwise, it's like, XYZ Dragon Cannon or whatever, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So technically, not getting the ultras was kind of a blessing.
Yeah, like every time I pulled a foil, I'm like, this card's kind of awful. It doesn't do anything for me. All right, so, I get to go first. I just realized. Okay, here we go. Let's set some cards.
Riveting turn.
This might be a riveting duel that we have going on here.
Okay. I think what I'm gonna do.
Oh, I
then-
didn't set my bling. Oh no, Dion's gonna be pissed if he ever watches this.
I think I'm gonna just set this and just pass.
Oh, good. Yes, just what I drew up. All right, not really. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. Oh, yes.
I think the real wild cards is gonna come down when we drew into legacy packs because that's like where
Yeah.
we get the real power stuff.
Because that could really like change a lot. Because like if you get in like 3 packs, I probably didn't get it. So
Yeah.
luckily for me, I just top deck the best card in my deck.
Yeah.
Giant Orc. All right, Giant Orc, take out whatever
got
this
some bad
set
news for
card
you.
is.
Great.
Ah,
I'm also gonna take out that orc with me.
Okay, so you got this out of Spell Ruler, right? Is that what
Yep.
that was in?
Yep.
Okay, so that's annoying. Okay.
I think because like they're opening the same packs, I think what would be good is like, oh hey, I'm gonna open up these packs. Okay, here's the we're gonna grab 2 different like set of packs. So not every card we draw will be the same. So which one do you want? Oh, I'll take this one. Okay, cool. Then I'll have this one, and then we see what we get. So it's like very rarely you get like multiple of the same cards.
It's very annoying. Giant Orc, he had a good run.
That's a good card too. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep it simple. Just set a card and pass. People will tell you that this is prime Yu-Gi-Oh right here.
They'll tell you this is prime Yu-Gi-Oh. Look, I remember
It was
just
simple.
a few years ago when you had not played Modern and you loved this kind of dueling, and now you're just like a Master Duel expert.
To be fair, I played dueling, so I was kind of keeping up with what was going on in the game.
That's fair. Yeah, you did play dueling, but to be fair, you were an old school fan as well. Now you're all pilled on the meta now.
I hated link summoning and everything, and then I
Yeah,
accepted it.
you're like, oh, this is garbage, and now you're all in, which I totally understand because I've been playing a little bit more recently. It's a lot of fun.
I
So,
don't understand
I'm gonna
links.
summon
It seems
here's
uber
one of my ultra
complicated. It
rares,
seems
by
like
the
there's
way.
just too much
Amazon
going on.
Swordswoman.
I like
Oh, great. 1,500 attack. At least you take the damage, but then I take 1,600 damage. You better not be burning me, buddy. All right? You were giving me
trying to
crap about
figure
the floodgates.
So this is obviously a ultra that you pulled.
Yeah.
Card unironically is actually very good.
Yeah, it's not bad. This is one of
I'd
the
play
better
that Labyrinth
ultras, I
wall.
would say. In terms, besides Breaker, but
Well,
you got 100 cards over there. You gonna link summon
I
anything
guess
or
we're
what?
just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that.
You don't even have an extra deck, man. Like, come on.
So you pulled Dark Paladin too?
I can't tell you what I pulled. You've got
I
an
mean,
18.
well, whatever you have in the extra deck doesn't matter because you can't play it.
What am I supposed to do with the 1,800 defender on the field? My
Oh.
giant orc is dead. I can't do anything.
I mean,
Luckily-
you overextended on your first play for no reason at all, so that's on you, dog.
Well, you know what I can do? I can just keep attacking you, and you're gonna lose 300 every single turn.
You absolutely can. So that's why I said Amazon Swordswoman actually unironically is very good here.
You know what else is good? My other hollow card. X-Head Cannon and attack. All right, first I'm going to attack for the damage. Take the 300. Then I'm going to attack not 4-star Ladybug of Doom.
Nice.
Oh,
All right, so I just
no!
have to roll better than you.
No, not this.
He's just doing chip
gosh.
damage, that's
Okay,
it.
This is not good. Just miss. Do not roll a 4,
So-
please.
Duh.
This is going to
That's
be
actually
quite
so
the interesting duel, huh?
All right, so I'm gonna activate this.
You're going to miss.
So I have to roll a 4, right? Damn.
Yeah, you won't. You won't.
3.
Yes, yes,
Uh,
okay. Oh, you have to destroy the panda!
I don't. But
Oh,
what I will
yeah,
do
you get to
is
suck
I
the
will
other one,
summon
right?
a second one.
No.
Can it only be active once per
Let's
turn?
try this again.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, give me a 4. Damn. Okay, I guess
Yes.
I'm doing this.
Okay, okay, I'm alive.
All right, and I
I'm
want to make
alive.
sure that you have to attack this the whole time.
What the? You're playing rare gold armor. This is actually so annoying.
This is a stall deck if I've ever seen it.
No!
If you see why I built the deck the way I did, you'll understand. But I literally, Amazon Swordswoman is the stocks are up right now for this card.
Yeah. All right. You think you could beat me with roulette barrel? Well, how about mine?
I knew you had one too.
2, come on, give me a 3 or 4. No, come on. How about my second roulette barrel?
Oh, so you're
Oh,
gonna
here we
copy
go.
bar for bar, bro.
Yes, I am. No, come on.
Can one of us get a 4?
This is crazy.
That's crazy. He got
Oh
the
my
same number
gosh.
twice.
All right, well, this is unfortunate, to say the least, but I will attack this for 300 damage. Yeah, so that sucks.
Yeah, you can get the chip off.
What is this duel?
Well, that helps a lot.
No,
Now the question is do I do this now?
I don't know. Do you?
Well, let's do this first.
Okay, good luck. Not really. I don't want you
Bro,
to have
how
good
many
luck.
2s can I roll? How
All
many
of 'em.
2s can I roll, bro?
All of them.
I rolled a bunch of them too.
You
Come
rolled
on,
two
miss,
sixes
miss,
and then
miss,
two
let's go.
twos.
Bro,
Yes, 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 yes. 4 is sacred. You will not roll a 4. Oh, come on.
yeah.
Invasion of Chaos rare?
We gotta drop that. I think I'll get him a giant orc. And
You're not
banish
even
that.
playing giant. You're not even gonna play your giant orc.
No, you'll see why.
Oh
Defense mode.
Okay, walling up. I see you.
And I think we'll just do one of these.
Tribute summoning, tribute setting. What the crap? What are you doing? Oh my god!
Lulling you into a false sense of
You're
security.
protected from roulette barrel. You're dodging my roulette. I don't
Yeah.
like this at all. It's a little bit smart, but don't worry. I'll rid your roulette barrels. That would out it.
Can one of us roll a 4?
That would have
3 rolls in a row, he's gotten the same number twice.
Oh, this is
There we go. We finally got a 4, but it's just one 4.
Yes, thank goodness. I get to destroy one of them. All right, some of your firepower is gone. That's good. Dang.
Throw them into
I wonder
defense
what your
mode.
set is. That's interesting. Well, what I'm gonna do is I could attack, but you know you're gonna flip it up eventually.
What are,
Let's just.
what are the odds? What are the odds that's another roulette barrel and another back row? Damn, that sucks.
What are the odds? I don't know.
Did it freeze?
Okay.
Hello?
This is a very
Oh,
Wally
bro,
deck.
Why do that?
Yeah, I think we're good. We're good.
All right. Well,
All right, miss,
I
miss,
need to start rolling
miss.
fours.
Come on. Yes,
Bro,
yes.
I
You're
have
addicted
rolled-
to 2s and 6s.
I have rolled so many of those. All right.
Come on, you gotta turn your Joey Wheeler on, man.
I'm gonna just do this.
Another tribute.
Gigo, gaga, gigo.
Oh.
I don't know why they chose to call him that.
Oh, that's not
Why
good.
is there no like a Yu-Gi-Oh character? Pro turned to whole ass Joey Wheeler. All right, let me just start taking these out.
No! Not my roulette barrel.
I'm almost positive your last face down is the third roulette barrel.
That'd be assuming I pulled 3 roulette barrel.
It's a common. We
All right.
opened like 40 cards of like
Cat-
one of the
Cat Ear
rarest
Tribe
packs
isn't
of all
bad.
time. What do you mean?
That's fair. That's fair. All right, time to roll 5 right here. I haven't rolled one yet, I don't think.
Who? What is it with 2?
I don't know. 2? It's every time we roll a 2. All right, I don't like where this is going. You've got some big guys on the field.
Okay, you're not immediately flipping it, so either you don't want to play the gamble or that is.
I am going to do this.
Oh, it's old vindictive. It's old vindictive.
I'm going to do this.
Really?
I'm going to bring back Giant Orc to my side of the field.
Okay.
Then I will summon my Amazoness Blowpiper. And I will pass my turn.
What was the point of that?
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
No, I get an idea of what
Still
he's
don't
trying
know
to do.
what the point was.
Don't worry about it.
Let me get another wall.
Okay, another big guy. Sure, go for it. Draw phase. Let me draw. Oh, okay. Funny. I'll activate my Blowpiper to lower your attack. Scared yet?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
All right, your set card must be pretty powerful then. Stop rolling 2s!
Well, that's a
Okay,
4.
4. We'll take that. All right, get rid of Darkblade. All right, I wonder what your set card could be. We didn't open any Metal Raiders, so no Mirror Force. It's just okay. Let's Giant Orc.
You need a
Attack
mirror
this.
force with a
You know what's
3,000
really nice?
defense wall.
Thank you for bringing my card back, bro.
No.
That was so nice of you to revive it from the graveyard.
No. That's okay. Let's find out what this garbage is.
Ooh, yeah.
you
that's
play a
pretty-
labyrinth wall.
Yeah.
Pretty, I don't know if I agree with that play. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, you're playing
Oh,
labyrinth wall.
where are you going, Rex? Why are you hiding, bro? Why are you hiding?
No.
Ken has no choice
Why
but
are we
to.
hiding, bro?
A lot of what they pulled seems to just be basically, we're going to do chip damage off the defense. That's it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. I don't like where this is going.
Pretty good.
Compulse! You pulled a Compulse! That's so good!
Yeah, it's one of the more better ones I pulled. I will summon the giant orc.
No, that's my Giant Orc, or it was.
It's literally my card, but okay. I'm going to attack this first.
No!
Then I'm going to attack your blowpiper.
Because it
Not
blows.
my Blowpiper!
And then I will simply pass my turn. Oh no, my giant orc is going in defense mode.
Thank goodness.
The question
Oh,
is
it's
how
one
you
of
gonna
those.
stay in attack
It's
mode.
crazy
That's the
how
better question.
many of those exist where, you would. It's like there's like at least 3 that I can think of off the top of my head now. The Giant Orc being one of them. The Giant Orc, Goblin Attack Force, and Spear Dragon, I think is its name. All of them between 19 and 2,300 attack points, 0 defense points.
That is a good question. All right, you got a 3K wall over there. I'm not a fan of it.
I'm not gonna lie, I pulled Labyrinth Wall. I'm like, I got it for the bit, bro. Because in this format with like the lack of like board removal, it's
Yeah.
kind of annoying.
Yeah, kind of is an understatement. Luckily for me, I have the perfect counter for this situation. Cat's Ear Tribe. Now I will take out your orc with 0 defense.
Oh,
Aha! Now what shall you do?
the original attack is a monster that battles becomes 200 points. What is the point?
So you can break each other.
Good luck
The
taking out
the
my
original
Cat's Ear
attack-
Tribe.
Why is it so hard to read? The original attack of your opponent's monster that battles this card becomes 200. Oh, so okay, so we basically crash. Is what happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm going to just simply punch this this guy.
You don't want to attack my Cat's Ear Tribe?
No, but I will instead set a card and pass.
Oh boy.
All right, setting cards. Sure. Just wait till I draw my best card. Kaiba. Okay, that's not good. Interesting. What can I do here?
The better question is what do you have set and why do you keep? It's got to be Apprentice Magician then, because Apprentice Magician gets the plus of being destroyed.
Uh-huh.
But there's no reason to flip it right now.
Do that. All right, let me think about this. We got to get rid of your Giga Gaga Gigo, so I'm gonna play Autonomous Action Unit.
Bro, you don't have the life points for this.
And bring back my roulette barrel, your
in
roulette
attack
barrel.
mode?
Yes, and I will activate my rolling a 5 right here. Stop
Nope.
with the twos. No. Wait, do I want to destroy myself? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. We'll just do that. All right. That didn't work. I was hoping it would work. It didn't work.
All right, so obviously you have a defensive spell or trap. Otherwise, I'll win here. Oh, that's a pretty good card.
Unless I activate Spell Absorbing Life. Ah, dang it! It's not a flip effect. It's a crap. All right, that didn't work.
Hey, you're kind of new to modern Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Somewhat.
Have you heard of Kashtira?
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a pretty good, fun little archetype I like to play sometimes. I'm gonna go ahead and Kashtira your field, bro. Ground collapse.
What? This is a super rare.
No, it's a common.
No, it's a super and master duel though.
Oh yeah, I don't know why it's super master duel. All right, what are we rolling here?
What? You're
We
cashiering my
finally
field?
get a 4,
No.
and I'm gonna actually pop this.
No, my soul tiger.
So you've been sitting on that card back there for a while.
Yeah, what's
Set
wrong
this
with that?
actually.
It was just for the defensive
Well, I get a lot of
protection.
defense
That was basically
in this
it.
deck. I'm not exactly a
I'm
huge
going ahead
fan
and
of
punch
that.
this.
Sure.
Go ahead and punch this.
You gonna take out my cat's ear tribe or no?
No.
I mean, I could have, I guess. It probably would have been smart, but it's fine. You'll have to
Alright.
crash it next turn.
It's time to draw the best card in my deck.
Bro's gonna draw a Dark Paladin that's in his main deck for some reason.
That is not the best card in my deck. All right, but
I
let's
would-
get rid of
I would have set the ladybug
this
to get rid of that damn
roulette
barrel.
barrel.
I guess that works, but now you're in defense.
Boink. All right, clear that out. Go to defense mode. I'm protecting my life points. No big deal.
Now it's my turn to actually be happy for once.
I will simply activate Autonomous Action Unit.
No! Hey, you burned some life points. That's good.
And I think we go into... I mean, honestly, this is probably smarter.
X head cannon. All
Is it
right.
gonna do like a crash?
The only
Sure.
reason why is because I kind of have control, so it doesn't really matter. So, we will get rid of this.
Okay.
So he's crashing. Okay.
No, my own 2 cards.
And then we get rid of this.
Okay.
And then I will simply pass.
All right. You've made a huge mistake.
Yeah.
Whenever I draw this card that I need, it will save me for sure. Huh. Huh.
Seems
Surely
like it's
you can
not.
out a simple Giga Gaga Gigo, bro. He's a normal monster.
Yeah, surely I can. Surely I can handle this. All right, let's just do this.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all he can do.
It's a great card. It's a fantastic card, even.
I will set a card. And then I'm going to punch your face down.
No, not my face down.
Is it Old Vindictive? No, it's not.
We both got this thing. All right.
Ladybug of Doom is so funny to me because either it'll hit some level 4s or it's nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or it's just completely terrible.
It's very situational, but a lot of decks, at least in the OG, had level 4s.
I've never seen it like halfway work where it'll pop like one level 4 or something. It's always either everything or nothing at all.
Right. All right, it's time. Amazoness Paladin.
And a set card.
Do you dare to attack into my Amazoness Paladin?
No. I mean, I could just also just do this.
You're gonna pop me.
Activate Old Vindictive.
No, not my card.
Damn. I
And
think
then I
you won.
will attempt to kill you.
No.
Do we have game? With a bunch
Probably.
of bluffs in the background.
No, my physical double. I will double your stats.
Destroy the end phase? No, I can just wait on that. Main phase 2. I
Aha,
will,
my Mirage token. What are you
I will
doing?
pass.
A 2 tribute. What the crap?
It's a worthless monster.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't do a damn thing.
What
Now
did
the question
you
is are you ever going to find out what that card is?
Well, I don't know. Let's find out. Turn 29.
All right,
This is
Giga,
a
end this
stall
turn.
duel.
End this duel. And let us go to the next duel.
Or did you? Physical
Oh my
dodge.
god, you're so annoying.
You return to the field in attack mode. Dare you
Golly.
crash?
This should have allowed you to like not change your mind. Like you have to attack.
Yeah, I know, because it's really terrible. It just basically stops you from attacking one time. Okay, here we go. Interesting draw. I will set my monster in defense mode. It's your turn. Can you possibly defeat me? I can't believe you crashed here at me. What a
I'm
jerk.
sure you can.
Let's find out. I'm gonna summon a tribe-infecting virus.
Oh boy.
And
Here we go.
Ooh.
Aha! Wrong choice.
Ooh.
And there goes
You
Guy
got
Legend of the Pool.
tribe-infecting virus! Oh my gosh! That's yeah. I see where you're coming from when you said you got the better pulls.
What if
It's
I
a pretty
told you?
good super rare.
What if I told you I pulled it 3 times?
There's no way. You did not. That'd be crazy.
I absolutely did.
That's insane.
At this point, he's just
That's literally the best card you could've
literally
pulled 3 times. Besides maybe.
delaying
I
the
know.
inevitable.
Oh my goodness.
All right, let's see if this ends the duel.
Bring it on.
Autonomous action unit.
You're paying your life points. Getting a little dangerous over there.
And I'm going to grab your. It doesn't matter what I grab. I guess I'll grab X-Set Cannon once again.
Okay, sure. Bring it on.
I will attempt to punch you. We're 16 first.
Aha! My 0 gravity! Go to defense and attack with Labyrinth Wall. Would you like to attack with Labyrinth Wall?
Yes, I will.
Just a wall attacking
I'm
you.
still in this game.
No, my Labyrinth Wall is in attack mode.
I am still in this game. Aha! And my best card in my deck!
That he can't
Is it good?
use.
Oh, you think that matters? You
do you got
think
right
that
Oh, he
that
can summon it.
matters?
Okay.
I banish a roulette barrel and old vindictive magician to summon chaos sorcerer.
Oh, the way I clenched up just now. The way I clenched up just now.
Why didn't he summon into attack
And
mode and
now
get a
it's
free
your
2300
turn. Chaos
damage?
sorcerer has been pulled from the deck.
I'm gonna go into defense mode and start hiding.
Ah, big card, big draw. Okay, you still got a 2 tribute that I don't know what it is. So that's a little worrisome.
Indeed.
Okay, here's the good side. Okay, I think I'm more worried about X-Head right now, just because of the potential of it can beat my life points right now. Though that Labyrinth Wall is kind of a problem if I don't get rid of it. So I got to wall up myself. So
it's a
it's wall
giant
versus
fucking
wall.
wall.
Pretty good card too. Ruxin, I will just simply set a card and pass my turn.
Oh no. Okay, you're setting a card. What could that be?
Turn 38, by the way.
Turn 38 in duel number 1. I've been cashtiera'd. I'm on my last leg of life points. I'm gonna get rid of the Labyrinth Wall. Okay, this is a little dangerous, but I'm going to attempt to blow up the new set.
I would have destroyed the two
Okay, that was pretty
two
good.
sacrifices
That's
he
pretty
made.
That was pretty good.
I did want to hit the 2 tribute, but I was like, that could be old vindictive, and that's a problem. So the problem is I'm now in attack mode with a 450. That's kind
True.
of the problem here. Turn 39. We got
Golly,
this
how many
before.
giant orcs have we
What will you
seen?
but second breakfast, bro?
Oh.
You know what's crazy? You have 2 spellcasters on your field.
No! No! You have 3 of these! It's gonna be so hard to deal with. Luckily, I have this.
God damn, bro.
Again,
didn't
like I
pull
said,
it.
You
it's
got
just
Sakura
delaying the
Zeus?
inevitable.
Oh, remember diffusion wave not what's it called? Wave motion cannon. He can Sakuretsu armor. I hope you did. Did you pull any wave motions?
What? Wave motion cannon? Yeah, I did.
Okay, all right. Oh, that's not a good idea. That
No,
would
it's
be
not,
bad,
because you have
actually. I should probably not do
1700.
that. Okay,
You're just
Yeah,
going to be
no,
basically destroying yourself.
Let's just set it. Let's just set a card. Okay.
This might be the end.
What do you have set over there?
It's not. Okay. and he can't attack with either of those.
What? You're just passing. What is it?
Trust me, if I would have killed you by now, I would have.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so curious what that could be.
Excuse
All
me.
right, let me just settle down. What a freaking ground collapse. What set is that? Pharaoh's Servant?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Except
Exit cannon. Old
Aha.
vindictive. Which one do you hit?
I think I'll take the X-Head cannon. I want to hit that 2 tribute, but he hasn't been flipping up, so I'm
Yeah, he
assuming
hasn't
he's
done
got,
anything with it. I guess it's kinda like a
5,000 defense
bluff.
points or something. Oh, interesting. I don't remember when you set that other one though. All right, let's try to attack it. Wait, you set in. What could that back row be? Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just gonna chill. I'm good. Amazon's Paladin.
I respect
At this
it.
point, it's either gonna
Paladin's good.
be.
We don't need to attack.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Ow.
Giant
that
What,
hurt.
summon giant orc right now?
Okay.
Look at the
I'm gonna
7th giant
punch
orc
this,
I've seen.
Amazon. Dino,
you walked into my trap. Let's see what you have said. Amazon is archers. Ah, that was the ultimate obedient feat. No. Wait, so he can't attack?
I can't attack.
Oh wait, no, I'm good. So he can't. I thought it might force him to attack. I was. He's
No, I wish it would.
This might be a comeback.
Okay, because a ground collapse, you're stuck. All right, that's good.
Yeah, that's why I said I have a meme card on my deck that I had to play for the bit.
I
But unfortunately, it's not exactly the greatest.
I thought about putting this in, and then I was like, wait, I thought it was no cards in hand. I was like, that's not that bad. Then I was like, oh wait, it's like if you control it, it's really bad. How do I get rid of this?
It's still a wall. Like that was my whole
It's
reason.
a
behind it.
wall.
Like, at the end of the day, if I put this up on board and you can't get rid of it, it's still kind of annoying to deal with.
Yeah, 3,000 defense. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Wait.
No, you're gonna
Okay,
burn
wait,
yourself.
wait, this would be kind of funny. All right, wait. If we do the math correctly,
You're gonna
this
lose.
could end the game. Burning land. Wall up, baby. Here we go. You shall die 50 life points earlier than me. You're not saying anything. I'm getting nervous.
I'm confused. I have more life points than you.
Yeah, well, not anymore.
You still take the damage too.
Yeah.
Wait, how is this gonna work?
You're gonna run out of life points first.
Wait, I think you're right. Crap! I was thinking you'd be lower. Wait.
What do you mean lower? I had more life points than you.
Yeah, but then you didn't. You took it first, and you were lower.
Even when I took it, I was at 1750. You were at 17. What do you mean?
No, I was at 1750. You were at 17. How does math work? Wait, oh, you can't attack. I might have to get aggressive. All right, giant orc.
I
That's
wouldn't
not
do
good.
that one if I was you. See, now you have even less life points.
Oh, no. Crap. Okay, this might have been a mistake. That's fine. We got this.
Can't you
We
get rid
got
of the
this.
burning land, or does
I'm
it
just
actually
trying to
stay
think
on?
how you had less life points than me and you thought he's gonna run out first.
Well, you were taking it first, so then you went lower. But I think the problem is 500. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. I don't think.
Banish. Banish.
No! Your polls are crazy. Oh
It's just
no!
a common.
I know you only had 3 packs. Oh, this isn't good.
And just in case you act up. Just in
What?
case you act up, bro.
What does that mean?
Thunder Ruler.
Dadgummit. No! Not my burning land!
Why did you do this?
Oh no!
I know Dion's gonna watch this and be sick that he lost to you.
He still hasn't beaten me, by the way.
And
Jesus.
for some reason you have more. Something else.
Hey, I'm still alive.
I have this as well. Banish.
No. No.
And you lost.
Not my own burning land. I knew this was a bad idea.
Why did you do that?
I
You
can't.
have a
And game over.
I can't tell you. We still have more games to go. Okay. We still have more games to go. All right.
I'm just so confused why you did that.
That was. That's probably like fatigue from like all the fucking like duel, like they were on like turn like 40 by that point. Like, not even kidding. They were probably fatigued. All right. I think I'm going to call it for now. I got to go shopping. So I'll probably be back later, but maybe not because it's so hot. Streams are probably going to be very like light in comparison, like in time, because of just how hot it is. So we're going to call it now. It was interesting. I mean, some of the cards I'd never heard of. That last duel I just watched, that was a waiting game. It was burn, chip, wait. That was basically it. I thought at some point it was just going to be a who can deck out first.